Alright people, sorry about the background light, can't do much about that right now. It's TNA Junkie here. First off, I just want to touch on the whole petitions and all that. I know that a Super Kissy is doing a petition right now, so you may want to go and try and sign up on his. I'm going to try and sign up on it as soon as I get the opportunity. I'm going to end up doing a handwritten petition around my area. Basically, what I'm trying to say is if you're over 18, you're good for it, because then you actually mean something to your congressman as long as you're registered to vote. Remember, guys, you're playing politics here, so you got to step up. You got to think above these guys. You got to think their game. So their game is numbers. Numbers as in votes. So basically, everybody who gets assigned that, you want to make sure that they are kind of aware of what's going on with wrestling. If nothing else, kind of bribe them, whatever it takes. I don't give a shit. Lie, cheat, steal. I don't. Pull an Eddie Guerrero. Lie, cheat, and steal. I don't really give a rat's. That's how you do it. Just remember, they have to be able to vote for the congressman to actually give a shit. Throwing a couple hundred names in there that can't vote, they're not going to call every person on that roster, that list. Just make sure that most of the people on there are eligible to vote. When you got a list big enough though of people who are opposed to what's going on, that's what's going to matter. Not to discourage any of the kids from trying to sign a petition, you're more than welcome to. It probably will make a difference in the long run. I'm just saying, as an upfront thing, for people who are in politics or deal with politics, you got to realize that these people are just basically after your vote. So the ones who can vote are the ones they're going to try and listen to, because they don't want to have to deal with people who don't want to vote, or that are going to vote in the opposite direction of which way they want to vote. People need to keep their jobs, so that's basically what you're looking at right there. Another thing is, guys, I got some really exciting news, at least on my part. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I start training to be a wrestler. I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a local thing for me. I'm training with a guy called the Mexican Giant. He wrestles for the All-American Wrestling Federation. It's kind of an independent organization. It's not real big or anything, but I mean, they just do a lot of local shows and some out-of-town stuff, like towards Alabama and stuff like that. It's mostly southern stuff. I got a lot of people they got contacts with. They have contacts with WE and TNA, so I'm pretty much probably going to try and go for TNA. It's probably going to take me about 3 years to accomplish this, which I fully expect, because that's pretty much what it takes to get into either WE or TNA. It's like 3 to 5 years of experience minimum. So just hopefully you'll wish me luck. If not, well, that's your mistake. I'm not going to get all pissed off anymore. I don't have time for it. Basically work out like every day now, so I just don't have time for it. Oh, and one dude asked who that was in the background. That's my fiance, Linda. Just a random Asian chick. You can say hi, honey.
Hello.
That's also our dog. Like I said, I'm not going to hit on anybody's opinion. Like, just seriously, guys, you got to realize, it doesn't matter if you like WE, it doesn't matter if you like, hell, it doesn't matter if you like WF back in the day, WCW, TNA, NWA, GFC, AAW, it don't matter. Whatever you like, that's fine, that's good. You're a wrestling fan. Not everybody's going to like the same stuff. It's just not possible to please everybody. And that's fine. But what you got to realize right now, we're kind of under attack as wrestling fans. First off, we got to deal with the hypocritical ass people who say, you know, UFC's better. You got to deal with all these dumbass people who say that wrestling's fake. Wrestling is not fake. Wrestling is choreographed. It's planned out. Doesn't mean that everything in there is non-painful and people don't get hurt. People do get hurt. UFC, people get hurt, but even still, there's a certain point to how hurt they're going to get. I mean, it's just, when you come on and say that UFC is the shit, it's real fighting, and that wrestling is bullshit, okay, and do you realize that half the people that watch wrestling probably watch UFC? So basically, you're just hating on the people that watch the same shit you do. So basically, what you're saying makes absolutely no goddamn sense anyway. On a lighter topic, you gotta realize something, dude. You're in the same boat as us. Do you think they're gonna stop at wrestling? If they take over wrestling, where do you think they're gonna go next? It's a bunch of pissed off mothers with nothing better to do with their lives. So where do you think they're gonna go next? They're gonna bug their husbands who are in Congress to come bug the fuck out of the UFC until they get them under their thumb too. So what are you going to do? You can either work against us and get wrestling banned, or basically get it to the point where we can't watch it so nobody cares anymore. That's real smooth. Great going, genius. Because then they're going to go to UFC. Because you're trying to tell me some of those guys don't roid up? Bullshit. They can lie to whoever they want. I'm not so stupid as to realize that they don't roid it. No, bullshit. I know they take roids. In every profession like this, every kind of sport profession, somebody takes steroids. There's no way around it. Somebody's going to need that extra push or whatever it is that they do. And sometimes people are going to abuse it. So what you got to realize is that when they're done with us, they're going to come after you. So why don't you help it make sure that they don't get done with us, that they never get us. That way they never bother to focus on you. The only reason they even focus on wrestling is because of what happened with Benoit. And some lady got a stick for her ass in CNN and just decided that she was going to run with it. They're not even, they can't even prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that roids is what killed his family. Basically, his roid rage would kill his family, which I believe was roid rage anyway, because I've seen roid rage. Roid rage doesn't even last that long. I've seen one guy go for 5 minutes. That's about it. So, before this gets any further, the dude had brain damage. So don't start that crap up with me anymore. Take the facts for what they are. Don't start making shit up. And that stupid bitch on CNN, shut the fuck up. You're lucky somebody hasn't done anything about you yet. Because at some point or another, somebody's going to take all those lovely words you've been saying, all that shit you've been talking, and shove it right in your mouth. And then it's going to be over for you. Your career will be done. So, at some point or another, this is all going to blow over, and it's all going to be fine. But until then, get your petition signed, get things taken care of, and hope to God everybody's got a lot of good luck on their side. Wish me luck. 2 weeks, people. Just can't wait. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Later.